No Mongols, no Brits for any of the players. And here we go, both gonna go for Celts. This time around it's gonna be a mirror match. But just as I wanted to say, Game 3 cannot include any of the civilizations from Game 2. And also here in this game, it was a hidden pick. And what I mean by that is the opponent players do not know what their opponents are gonna pick as a civilization. This time around, Celt for both players. Let's take a look at the positioning once more. I'm right now on the point of view of DauT. He's playing at the south side of the map with a blue color. And Lojza pretty much at the opposite side, playing with a red color as a Celt as well. Let's try to see the maps for the players. And once more, this is Lojza with a very, very lucky gold position. Look at that, man. Look at that. A couple of palisades here, and this gold will never be rated all the game. I guess palisade here, a couple of palisades here as well. And this gold is going to be so safe. I guess this is the only wood line that he wants to take, at least at the beginning of the game as well. I'd be very surprised if he would not go this way around here and place his lumber camp somewhere around here. That's what I'm expecting to see, the lumber camp of Lojza. Is he gonna do what I'm telling him? Oh, whoa, what? He cannot see the gold, so I guess he's gonna wait a little bit longer. Well, this corner here, I guess, could work. No, he's gonna put it here. Fair enough, fair enough. I wish he would have put it there, because then it would be absolutely unrateable. By putting it here, I guess a couple of crossbows from this side can still be very hurtful to his wood line, but that's fine as well. What about DauT? DauT will have to go for a forward wood patch. He does have a very nice one here, very close to his TC. What about the gold? Gold at the back. Gold at the back, that's always good for him. And looks like his base is pretty much closable. I guess with a closable. With a couple of palisades here and there, he can make himself very safe. I guess the berries being there denied by the forest is not optimal, but then again, the rest of the base looks like it's very nice, and considering that he probably will go for the first boar here, the one at the forward side of his base, I guess he won't get stolen, because I would be very surprised if Lojza actually spots this boar here in the back. Lojza going for 4 villagers on wood. That's pretty much what we were expecting, and I would be very surprised not to see some kind of militia action. So it's either going to be a drush with militia, or it's going to be a man-at-arms rush. That's a very common strategy as Celts as well, because do keep in mind their infantry moves faster. And that means that those men-at-arms can be so dangerous if he can be sneaky enough about them. A little bit unfortunate here. Lojza didn't manage to stop a villager that went there to kill the sheep. Sheep is down. Sheep is down, sir. Anyway, sends a villager there to make sure that he's just not going to rot like that. He's going to be able to take a little bit of food from there. What about DauT? DauT with 4 villagers, I would assume. 4 villagers on wood as well. Not a huge surprise either. I would be, I guess I'll be expecting to see, well, he went for the back boar. Does he not see the forward one? He does see it. I guess he doesn't really realize where Lojza is. That would be my only argument here, that he does not really know where Lojza is. Anyway, I'm hoping to see barracks somewhere around here or around here. At least it needs to be in the front side of DauT's base. Second boar on the way, and I guess DauT is going to try to make everything to make sure that Lojza cannot see this. Yeah, looks like he's not going to be able to see that a villager is running back with the boar, and that is going to be the villager that will be doing the barracks, I assume. 2 villagers shooting at the boar. I'm not sure I like this. Well, perfect boar lure. Absolutely perfect boar lure here by DauT. I was a little bit concerned, but everything went well from him. And look at that. Looks like DauT is actually going to help Lojza find his last 2 sheep. And probably there will be a battle here between sheep who gonna be able to take him. I guess Lojza now does not really want to engage in this fight. He's definitely going to lose it. And he is placing his barracks right here. So it's going to be either a militia or a man-at-arms rush. Considering that I can hear a villager mining gold. Yeah, so probably going to be a rush from him. What about DauT? What about DauT? Yeah, he's not sending any villager to gold as of now. He is either going to wait a little bit, or he's going to go to Feudal first, and only then going to start making the militia. As you can see, he's still not too concerned. He's still not doing them, so I'm half expecting to see a militia, man-at-arms rush here. I don't know. He's doing it now. Let's wait and see. And Lojza right now moving in the right direction, so he will be able to spot this. He knows either a drush or some kind of militia action is going to be taking place from DauT. Then again, it's not a huge surprise, as we just said before at the beginning of the game. Going for infantry is a very common strategy in Dark Age and Feudal Age when you're playing as a Celt player. Yes, any more villagers to go. This to me indicates it's either going to be more than 3 militia or it's going to be a man-at-arms action. Otherwise, he wouldn't be placing a mining camp already. My guess is that DauT is going to be, maybe he's going to go forward, but still hoping that he can have most of his militia unhurt until he gets to Feudal Age in order to upgrade them to man-at-arms. And once more, do keep in mind that these men-at-arms are going to be moving faster than the regular units. No loom here for DauT. This could be so dangerous. Lojza is going to be able to see it. He does not want to engage, though. He wants to go back a little bit more. As DauT, no, DauT is not making more militia. So DauT, what's your plan, sir? Why so many villagers on gold, then? I'm a little bit puzzled by this. Anyway, let's see how well this fight go. Now, it looks like both players have got a nice position, a very nice position here. And DauT is going away with his scout. Needs to bring it in at some point. He kills the scout from Lojza, loses one of the militia. Looks like this is going to be pretty much a draw. Yeah, I guess DauT is going to get one more. There he goes, and Lojza's going to have. Lojza's going to win, but not a huge win. Nothing too major. I guess nobody can really claim that he won by a very, very big margin. Yeah, I guess he can still rest a little bit here. Try to be funny a little bit here and there with that militia, but nothing major is going to be happening here from DauT's point of view. Yeah, the amount of villagers on gold, I guess, well, I guess that was if he, to be fair, I guess if he just invests all the villagers that he's got now into other resources, he might still go for a fast castle, and then he won't be needing to send the regular 5 villagers on gold that you see when somebody's trying to go for a Drush FC. So I guess FC could still be what's going to happen here for DauT, especially considering the amount of farms that he's got. And it's most certainly going to be Drush FC, but this time around only with 3 villagers on gold. And you usually see at least 4 or 5. What about Lojza? What is Lojza going to be trying to do? He does have 4, so in his case, looks like it's going to be a Drush FC as well. The amount of farms surely indicates that too. Both players very, very close. Going to be very, very close. Very similar when reaching to Feudal Age. Both players apparently going for fast castle. Couple walls going up here for DauT at the right side of his base. Yeah, these are going to be major walls. I'm not sure he realizes how much he still needs to work in order to get everything closed. I'm not really sure he realizes that. Anyway, let's take a look at what is Lojza going to do. Archery range and blacksmith. No huge surprise here. I guess DauT is going to be trying to scout this. Can he see that? No, he just missed the buildings. But he will definitely be expecting archery range and blacksmith from Lojza. And Lojza, looks to me like Lojza is going to be able to have a very nice Drush FC time. Same thing applies to DauT. DauT was a little bit behind, but he already has the resources, and clicking before minute 14 would be a ridiculously amazing time, I guess. That's pretty much what's going to happen here. It's a little bit delayed, but still a very, very strong Drush FC time here from DauT. And it looks like Lojza is going to be following him very soon. Yeah, it's a little bit later. It's still a decent time as well. And DauT was able to pull up that time a little bit faster, but nothing too major. He does now realize, I think, the amount of walls that he still needs to do in order to make sure that he's going to be completely safe. But once those walls are done, I guess it's going to be a very, very nice position for those walls, because that's going to give me so much room for Boom and for placing TCs. And as we could see from the last games of DauT, looks like Boom is indeed what he's trying to go for these couple of games. I could see one of his militias scouting around, and by now he will definitely know what Lojza is trying to do. No, still missed the buildings. Still missed them. Anyway, so far this is going pretty much standard. Both players going for archers. Drush FC archers. Pretty much what we see most of the times on a Celt war. Militia down. Militia is down, sir. Now, what is Lojza going to do? He's got 2 archery rangers up already. DauT only now going to place his second one. And if you guys want to have more information about what's going on, in case I'm not showing what exactly you guys want to see, make sure to throw a look into my dashboard here, and we've got a new column. In case you guys didn't notice, that's the trained column here, and it does indicate the number of units that have been created by every player. You can see how close that is right now. We can see the exploration, but that was there before, if I'm not mistaken. And also new is the number of castles. There we go here, number of castles for each player. I guess you won't, my guess is, in Castle Age at least, you won't be seeing many castles from either of the players. Anyway, DauT first one to get to Castle Age under 17 minutes, and that's when you know your Drush FC time has been very, very good. Lojza was a little bit later. It was 17 something, but still very good as well. Both players are going to be trying to raid themselves, raid the other player. I guess the woodline here could be a perfect spot here for Lojza. Is he going to try to go that way? Does not look like he will be going that way. Who's going this way is DauT, and if he gets there on time, he could actually try to cancel to try to stop that TC, but Lojza will be informed about this. What is he going to do? He's going to be sending more villagers. I guess he will be able to put up the TC, but at what cost? These are +2 already. A couple of villagers are certainly going to go down. I wish DauT would try to get the top of the hill. One of the villagers is down. Yeah, I wish he would try to get the top of the hill a little bit before. Yeah, there's not much that Lojza can do to try to stop this. Just suicide all the villagers that he can. He's going to lose a second one this time around, maybe even a third, if DauT is going to try to concentrate his fire on the same villager. Yeah, there goes 3 villagers down. That's a very nice number here by DauT. With 3 archers, he manages to kill 3 villagers. That's very, very nicely done here by DauT, in my opinion. Lojza now with 2 TCs. What about DauT? DauT's gonna be placing a second TC right here on the gold. Perfect TC, perfect spot for the TC. And he's got his army very well positioned as well, so that he can react to a raid from Lojza that he definitely knows is gonna be coming. He's moving out with that. That could be the worst possible moment to do that. Now, I guess the TC is gonna be ready by then, especially because Lojza is not doing a straight way. Yep, there it is. The TC is ready, so he's safe now to go raid a little bit more. And take a look at the military units. It's DauT with the advantage. Not a huge advantage, but it's there. It's 2 more units and 4 more villagers. So DauT seems to be having a little bit of better game this time around. And he is doing more units. He does have 2 archery ranges as opposed to only 1 the game before. And he keeps producing constantly from both of those archery ranges, so I'm liking DauT's position this time around. Let's see what will he be able to do with this advantage that he's got at this time. Yeah, unfortunately, DauT chose the worst possible spot to try to hit Lojza. There's absolutely no economy from that side. Definitely needs to try to move up here a little bit more, a couple more meters, a couple more tiles in this way. Try to take care of the palisades. Oh, I'm not sure he's looking at this. He takes 1 villager, gonna take a second one, a third one as well. Nice job here by DauT. Lojza's still a little bit too slow. I guess he's doing the same thing. And DauT reacts a little bit faster so that he only loses 1 villager, while Lojza has lost another one, if I'm not mistaken, or he's about to lose that one right there. Nope, he saves it. Nice job here. Nice job by Lojza, saving that one last villager. But once more, it looks to me like DauT is getting the best trades out of these fights. Take a look at the number of villagers. It's right now 8 villagers advantage for DauT, so definitely this time around he's doing the best thing. He's having a better game this time around. That's what I wanted to say. I definitely need to see a siege workshop from Lojza if he wants to be fighting off the army of DauT. Lojza definitely is going to lose the archers that he had there. He's still got a couple here, but there's not really much that he can do with this archers. Well, I guess he can take 1 villager here, and maybe 3 villagers at his disposal. Where is DauT's army? Where is the rest of DauT's army? I don't know. Anyway, he does need to do the damage because he just lost a couple of villagers himself. He chooses to go to the gold. That could be so good for him. He's going to be taking 1 more villager with him. There it goes. And this is going to be 1 more villager. No, he's not going to try to do it. Needs to pay attention. The mangonel is on the way. The fire. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. That was not pretty. That was not pretty, man. You need to go back and... I wouldn't even try to fight that off. Look at the HP left on those crossbows. It's as good as nothing. So that was a very hard hit. on DauT's army. I guess this time around, DauT has got a mangonel of his own. Lojza trying to out-micro him. Will he be able to do that? There are a couple of archers right from the back. Lojza doing a nice job so far, but that was it. That was it, man. That was it. That was a shot that he could not have taken. And that means that DauT once more will come out on top of this fight. Doing a nice job so far, DauT. Doing a very nice job. The villager advantage is still there. 7 villagers, nothing has changed. So it looks to me like DauT is having a much better game this time around. Let's take a look at what is Lojza doing. Only 2 TCs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, only 2 TCs this time around. Lojza definitely needs to get going with the economy, man. You definitely need to be dropping another TC very soon. Not doing that just yet, not doing a mangonel either, so I'm not sure what the plan is for Lojza here. He does have a little bit more military, but nothing too significant. And I'm also not sure if DauT should really be chasing him away this far away, at least not with all his army. Needs to go back a little bit with a couple of his archers. Does he have a couple at home? Not really very much. He does have a mangonel, and do keep in mind that these mangonels are Celt mangonels. They fire faster, and when they come to Imperial Age, they can even have more HP. So definitely siege is a big thing when you're a Celt player and you want to make use of it. And the villager advantage is just going to be pulling in favor of DauT. DauT on 3 TCs, it's just as we said before. Lojza only on 2. And if he wants to bring the villager number equal once more, he needs to do some raiding now, and that's exactly what he's going to try to do here. DauT is going to need one more mangonel. Only one is probably not going to cut it. He does have 2. He does have 2, and this is going to be a huge test to Lojza's micro. I'm not sure he's looking at this. He didn't lose it, and he actually going to take care. Yeah, does not lose it. Manages to save his only mangonel on very low HP. DauT, are you going to lose this one, man? Nope. Yeah, he did lose his, so it's still an advantage for Lojza. Took 2 for 1, and at the same time he's gonna be trying to raiding. Oh boy, but that's a failed raiding. That's a failed raiding. He was too busy trying to micro the army at his base and didn't really take a look at what his army was doing. On the other hand, does not look to me like Lojza is paying too much attention to this. He does not have any archers there. He does not have a mangonel. Well, he might be losing 1 villager here, but at this point, when the villager numbers are this big, I guess losing 1 villager is not that big of a deal. Anyway, this one looks like he's gonna go down, or is it? Is he gonna save that one again? This time, DauT needs to make sure, and wants to make sure that the villager is gonna go down. And there it is. The villager advantage still stands. It's roughly 8 villager advantage for DauT. It's not a huge advantage, but it is there, and every single detail counts when you're talking about players of this caliber. These guys are the best of the best. Every little detail counts, and once more, it looks like Lojza is going to be trying to go aggressive. What is this villager gonna go and do, Lojza? Can you tell me? He's gonna put a siege workshop forward. No, definitely DauT is not going to be counting on this, so I guess Lojza is trying to prepare a heavy push here. I'm not sure if DauT is counting on this. Let me go into his point of view. He can probably spot the crossbows. There it is. He can see them. Yeah, looks to be like once more he just stopped making units. I hope he's not gonna get too confident once more. He needs, if he does not want to do crossbows, then at least make sure to do more mangonels, man. Because otherwise it's just gonna be so hard for you. Lojza is not just a random player. He can do very bad things to you with those crossbowmen and with those mangonels as well. I hope for DauT that he's gonna have a little bit more respect for Lojza this time around. I'm gonna lose the couple of archers there. There it is. The army is down. I guess you can see the mangonel this time around. He's probably gonna try to take the top of the hill and maybe try to get a nice shot here. Is he gonna try to shoot the mangonel or the archers first? The mangonel is gonna be the first. Bad luck for him. Bad luck for him. Almost saved it. I guess if he didn't go down the hill, he would actually have saved that mangonel. It was only half of a tile that just throw everything out for him. Anyway, it looks like these villagers could be safe here. He's gonna be he needs to make sure that he garrisons them on time. Come on, DauT, don't lose any villagers just because of this. I'm gonna lose 1 at least. I guess the mangonel is there to try to stop him. And he needs to keep doing mangonels. Okay, I guess I like this. He keeps doing mangonels. That's the right thing to do. That's the right call. And did see a building going up. What is that going to be? A university. So guess that DauT is preparing himself to go up to Imperial Age. He needs to do good things with this Mangonel. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Not too bad. Not too good. Not too bad. I guess he's going to be able to trap Lojza here. What is he going to... Is Lojza going to go with a forward castle? What is Lojza going to do with this? He's going to go with a forward castle. Is this going to go up? If it does not go up, this is the GG. You might as well call that, sir. And, oh, I'm not sure about this, Lojza. I'm not sure, sir. It's too many Mangonels, man. It's just too many Mangonels. 3 at this point, and I'm not sure that DauT could see that this was coming. I'm not so sure about that, Lojza. That might be a little bit too much YOLOing. I guess that's a good trade for you right there. It's 1 Mangonel for nothing. He needs to make sure. Okay, DauT just gives him back, so he trades that kill, and he's gonna be able to kill those archers. It's a ridiculous shot. 2 ridiculous shots. And oh boy, Lojza. Oh boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this for you. Let me make sure the chat is off, and DauT could be clicking up to Imperial Age anytime. Well, what about the knight here? Is that going to be enough to kill those Mangonels? I just don't know. DauT needs to start repairing. Nope, he did not repair it. Please don't lose a Mangonel to villagers, DauT. Make a couple of crossbows, do something. I guess he's gonna lose a Mangonel to villagers, and that means all the Mangonels are out right now. He's up to Imperial Age, but this time around, I don't see much of a chance. Well, there is the chance. There are only 2 villagers alive because that was a ridiculous Mangonel shot right there. 2 villagers alive for Lojza. For I don't know, he had like 6 or 7, and there's no way. I think at least there's no way that he can put up this castle before DauT put up. He has 2 villagers against like 10 or 15. I guess 1 Mangonel shot could be useful. Bam! 1 villager goes down. Oh boy, a couple of villagers go down. He's right now under the rate of fire, under the fire from TC. Nah, there's no way. He might kill a couple more villagers. He's gonna lose the Mangonel, and the villagers that are gonna be down for Lojza is gonna be calling the GG right now, and that's the 2-1. Nice job for DauT this time around. He did the right thing this time around. He did army. He didn't just try to boom blindly. He did the army. He did what he had to do. He tried to raid. This was the first game where DauT actually tried to raid as well, and that gives him a point in the series. It's gonna be the 2-1, still favoring Lojza.